Now, over your, let's say, 30 years as an investor at Bridgewater, what is your track? Every year you've made money virtually for your investors?
Well, 18 out of the last 18 years we've made money for our investors.
18 out of the last 18.
Yes.
That's not too bad. Is it too late to invest with you, or? And who can invest with you? Anybody? Any credit investor? You're not taking money anymore?
No. We're closed to new investments in that pure alpha strategy, and our clients are all large institutions.
And you have two basic strategies that you provide investors?
That's right. And I think that'll be helpful for people to understand the nature of that. There is a strategic asset allocation mix. What is your best diversified portfolio? If you had no idea what was going to happen, what would you hold? That's what we call our all-weather strategy. It's a portfolio of assets. And then we have what we call our pure alpha strategy, because there's a separation between alpha and beta. Most investors make the mistake of separating those two and think that they're going to make money in the market. And in the zero-sum game, they're probably going to lose money from making those bets.
So when you have the kind of platform you now have by virtue of your success as an investor, do you find it easier to meet with heads of state, finance ministers, heads of countries, and do you find that to be appealing to do that and give them your views on these subjects?
We find it mutually appealing, yes. I think that, from my point of view, I'm very interested in the subject matter, but I'm also interested in being able to have an impact, being able to help. And so sometimes in policies, it's had a big effect in, like, ECB policy or other policies.
So if somebody came to you and said, I'd like you to be the chairman of the Fed or the secretary of the Treasury, would you ever go into government, or that's not for you?
That's not for me.